Welcome back, everyone. We're still having fun networking with everybody. My next guest has been on with me once before. I have with me Gil Hacohen, and he is the owner of Lawyers4Less. Welcome to the show. Tell everybody a little bit about yourself and what you do.
Carol, thank you. Great to be back on. I provide affordable legal services to people that need them.
Right. You know what? Here's the deal, because I now have gotten to know you a little bit, and once I do that, I get to kind of talk for you. First of all, in your practice, you cover many areas of law. I want to talk a little about that. So tell them the kind of practice, it's a boutique, the areas of law.
Yeah, so we do personal injury, we do criminal defense, we do family law, we do some immigration, and we do business disputes. So if you got a contract with somebody and they didn't pay you, or you feel like you didn't get your end of the bargain, we help you recover.
And here's the thing, lawyers can be pretty expensive.
Exactly.
And
right.
you said that you did this on purpose, that this is something you found that there was a huge need for it.
Sure. So, if you're a wealthy individual, you can afford to pay $400 or $500 an hour for an attorney, which is the going rate. If you are on the poverty line, there are services for you. You get a public defender if you're in trouble with the law, or it's community legal aid. But if you're in that middle area, you're making $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 a year. To pay $300 to $500 an hour for an attorney is very difficult. But as we know, people need attorneys. Whether you're getting a divorce, whether you're in a business dispute, whether you got a DUI, you need an attorney. And so what I strive to do is to capture that large middle ground, the average Joe and Jane Doe that need legal services, that need an attorney, but can't afford the $400 to $500 an hour that it's equivalent.
Thank you for that, because I think a lot of people end up either not doing anything about some situations that maybe they should have taken care of, and they say, I just can't afford an attorney, and they don't do anything with it. Let's say someone's listening to this, and I just had a thought in my head of somebody that might have said something that they didn't do,
Sure.
and they would like to call you. Can they have a consultation with you to find out, can I get back and do this, something that even if it happened, let's say, I don't know if there's statutes of limitations on things or whatever.
Sure. There's definitely statutes of limitations. There are definitely deadlines that need to be met. But it's interesting that you mentioned that, because I do offer free consultations, and a lot of people are hesitant to even have a consultation because a lot of attorneys charge just for a consultation. I always offer free consultations. I'm happy to give you some advice, some direction, even if you don't end up using my services, in order to help you with your legal issue.
He's valley-wide, and he's rated with the Better Business Bureau, and he says, don't stress, get a lawyer for less.
Correct.
And you can check him out on his website. It is Lawyers4Less.com. You can also call him. And this is the perfect time to write it down, because you never know when you're going to need something like this. Maybe you need it. Maybe you know someone that needs it. Tell them about it. I mean, having an attorney to help you in the areas that you thought that you could never afford one before, all it is a phone call. He does a free consultation for you, and find out what it's going to be.
Yeah, and a lot of times having an attorney will end up saving you money in the long run. I've had cases, divorce cases, where people were ready to give up the farm just to get it over with, where we end up getting them what they deserve.
I want to ask, this is something important that I just had in my mind, it just came up. So there are, that you'll see, let's say, bankruptcy, $200, all right? What's the difference? I think you want to understand what you've done that has made it different, because you can go someplace, you can even try and do something online,
Yeah.
but explain it, Lucy,
You got
where
it.
you can tell them, explain it to them, what you do that makes it different than, why can't I just call
Sure.
one of those on the billboards.
Yeah, coincidentally, on my drive home every day, I see divorce, $200,
Right.
bankruptcy, $200. But what you don't get there is the service of an attorney. Those are document preparers. And I can't tell you the number of cases I've had where a document preparer filed the initial paperwork and something was done wrong. And once something is done wrong at the beginning, it's very, very difficult to overcome that hurdle later on. It's imperative to get things right from the start, especially in a lawsuit. So when you go with a document preparer, look, you end up getting what you get a document. Well, I don't want to say you get what you paid for,
Well,
right?
because you
I'm a
can't
lawyer
say
for
that.
less, right?
Yeah,
so
you can't say that.
Correct. But a document preparer, it's important to note, they weren't legally trained. they fill in the blanks.
Well, I think what's really important to know is you can have a lawyer for less, but you're not a document preparer. You're going to come in and they're going to treat them as if you were paying $400 an hour.
I'm an attorney with years of experience, and that's exactly right. I treat every customer like they were going to a big boutique firm or a big firm, and that's something that you should, or the people out there should understand. Even if you go to these $400 or $500 an hour attorneys, a lot of times what they do is they give the work to a new associate who's making, $20 an hour or whatever it is, and that's the person that's doing the work, and then they're getting billed at $500 an hour. So when you come to me, I'm the one that's doing the work. I don't hand it off to some junior associate. I do partner with other attorneys sometimes, but those are, again, experienced, knowledgeable attorneys that have years of experience under their belt, and you end up getting 2 attorneys for the price of 1, which ends up being a better value for you.
Right, but sometimes it takes 2.
Yeah.
Sometimes better and someone's going to be in the court, and sometimes, you do litigation or not, sometimes it takes 2.
You're exactly right. Sometimes people are good at paperwork and they're not good in court. Sometimes it's the opposite, and so it does.
But with them, you get everything for the greatest price that you can possibly imagine. You're having an attorney who's an experienced attorney, not a document preparer, and he found the need. The need is that if you're the average Joe, which most of us are out there, and you want to pay exorbitant amount of money, you are more than welcome to do so. But you know what? If you were like me or anybody else out there that just can't do that, or would like to save money where you don't have to pay that kind of money, you can call Lawyers4Less. That number is 602-800-5762. It's lawyers, the number 4less.com. He does free consultations. He's valley-wide, rated with the Better Business Bureau. Don't stress, get a lawyer for less. And it's not a document preparer. We want you to really know that, because anybody can do something like that. You can do that, right?
Yeah, people can do stuff on their own, and oftentimes if I have a consultation and something minor, I direct people. The Maricopa County Superior Court has great resources downtown in the library, and sometimes people can do that. Oftentimes, if their issue is more complicated, then I advise them to have an attorney, whether it's me or somebody else. But sometimes you need an attorney, and sometimes you can do stuff on your own.
Right.
If you can do stuff on your own, I certainly refer you to the resources to get stuff done on your own.
Right, and there's times though that you try and do it on your own, and it may not be such a good idea. It is great to give you a call, have that consultation, find out what can I do, what can't I do, and don't just go up on Google, because Google, as great as it is, and it is great, it doesn't have all the answers. I call it Dr. Google, and it's not Dr. Google all the time.
Yeah.
You have to be careful. As when you have your own situation, why take any chances? Call Lawyers4Less.
Yeah, it's a free consultation, so you have nothing to lose. And like you say, a lot of times Google can misdirect you or give you misinformation or give you incomplete information, which doesn't end up helping you in the long run. So you get in touch with me, reach out, and schedule a free consultation, and I'm happy to help you.
Write this number down. This is a great time to do that, because you never know when you need something like this. And so the number to call is 602-800-5762. Lawyers, the number 4less.com. And you know what I think that what I love about my show, I say at every show, I can't help myself, it is information. You never know when you're going to need something like this. Right now, you might need it. You might be driving along right now, get in an accident, give them a call.
That's right.
You might drive out tonight, it's Friday. You might get a DUI. It's a zero tolerance here, so be careful, and happy Father's Day, everyone out there. But if you need a lawyer, why not call somebody who's affordable?
Yeah, absolutely. And if I'd give you one bit of advice, if something like that does happen to you tonight, exercise your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Do not answer questions for the police. Do not think that they're your friend or they're there to help you. Oftentimes they are. I'm not talking about the police. If you call the police, absolutely talk to the police. If the police pulled you over, do not talk to the police. Okay? Do not tell them that you have
Just tell them that you've got. This is what you do.
Tell them to call your
You
lawyer.
put this phone number in your car right now, and you put it in your phone under lawyers, because you're not going to remember the name right away, and just put it under lawyers, and you put number 602-800-5762. That's 602-800-5762. Guess what? that happens, all you have to do is say to the police, let me call my attorney.
That's
And
it.
you call him, and all you have to do is push that number, doesn't take much to do that, and it goes right to him, and he will help. And again, we want everybody to have a happy Father's Day and be safe out there, and take care of everybody's selves, what is the word, I can't remember right now, just, you know what, right now, what you're gonna do is have a great weekend, and just in case, if you need him for, whether it's a DUI, whether it's family, you guys fighting out there, a lot of people are right now, he can help you with that, immigration, civil litigation, thank you, my mouth is getting tongue-tied here, and PI. Again, that number to call and put it in your phone, because God forbid something happens to you, or not, that number is 602-800-5762. It's lawyers, the number 4less.com.